Hey guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be doing a testing out and review video of the MODELONES gel kit, and this kit can be found on Amazon.com, and it comes with everything that you need in order to do a gel manicure, so let's get right into the video. So here's what the product looks like on the Amazon website. So as you can see, it retails for around $40 and it comes with some gel pots along with a few different other accessories and polygels. So here is what the kit looks like once I opened it up. So there is a little instruction card, and this basically just says how to do some different manicures. So there is instructions for how to do an extension, color application, as well as some nail art and removal. So with the contents, there are some remover packets, 3 different colored polygels in pink, clear, and white, a gel base and top coat, and then there are 8 different gel colored pots, and these are basically just gel polishes. So there is 2 layers to the package, so once you remove the first layer, you can see the rest of the products. So there are some rhinestones as well as striping tape, and these can be used for nail art. There is a metal cuticle pusher, a gel brush, a 100 and 180 grit nail file, a tweezer, and then lastly a little cuticle tool. There is also a fluffy brush, along with a mini LED UV lamp, and then lastly a package of dual forms. So now I'm going to be opening all of the products. So the dual forms come in this little case and they are organized by their size, which is really helpful when you're trying to size the dual forms. So when I open up the case, you can see here is a close-up of the form. They don't have a big curve, which I personally prefer, and they are numbered so you can find your size. And then here is the mini LED lamp. So as you can see, it comes in this little plastic wrap, and then once you open it up, there is the LED lamp and then the cord so that you can plug it in. And this is a USB cord. So here's the fluffy brush. It is great for removing any extra dust or powder on the nail. And then here are the base and top coat. They are just a standard gel base and top coat. And here is a close-up of all of the tools. So like I said, there is a tweezer, and this one is perfect for placing rhinestones. And then here is the gel brush. So the end actually detaches and can be used as a cap, which I think is super cool because it can protect your brush. And then here is a closer look at the actual brush itself. It is very nice quality. Then here's the nail file. It's just a standard 180 and 100 file. And then obviously the metal cuticle pusher. So here is a closer look at the rhinestones and striping tape. So these rhinestones are actually iridescent and they are super pretty. So like I said, there is a clear pink and white polygel, and all of the tubes come sealed to make sure that no product will spill out. So here is a look at all of the colors. First, we have the clear, and this one is super clear. I did notice that it was a little bit grainy, but that is not a problem. And then here is a look at the pink. It is sort of a sheer corally peachy pink. And then lastly the white, and this is just a creamy standard white polygel. So here are the remover wipes, and basically you just cut off that little part at the top and then you stick your finger in, and it already has acetone and cotton inside, and you just wrap it around your finger and it will soak off any gel product. So now moving into all of the gel colors, they come in these little pots and they are numbered with the color on top. So this is 022, and it is a peachy, pinky red shade. It's not like super bright red, but it's not super pinky. And I did want to mention all of these came sealed to make sure that no product came out. So 023 is a shimmery blue. Then 024 is a color changing one, and this is a pinky gold shimmer. Next is 020, and this is a lilac cream. Here is 026, which is also color changing, and it is a periwinkle glittery shade. Next is 021, and this is a gray cream. Here is 019, and this is a peachy orange shade. And then lastly is 025, and this is a greeny gold glitter. So now, starting off with my manicure, I need to size the dual forms to my nails because I will be doing a polygel extension. So I choose the size that I think is going to fit my nail, and then how to size it is you make sure it fits from sidewall to sidewall, and you also want to make sure that there is a little gap in between so that the product can sit above the nail. So also here you can see just the little number at the bottom, so you can remember your size for next time so you don't have to go through the hassle. And now I'm just pushing back my cuticles, removing any hangnails, filing the free edge nice and smooth, and removing any dust. So for this manicure, I did decide to go in with a peel-off base coat just because I have other videos to film and I don't want to keep this manicure on for a while. But if you weren't going to want to peel this off, you would skip this step and move along right with the following steps. So now I'm applying my gel base coat, and this one is really great. I applied a nice thin layer because you always want to work in thin coats with gel polish, and then I cured once I'm happy with the application. And for today, I'm using the clear polygel just so the colored gel doesn't really affect my color application with the gel pots. So I squeezed a little ball of it into my dual form, and then I'm using the gel base coat as a slip solution, and I've never actually done this before, but it said in the instructions to do this, so I thought I would go ahead and try it out. And it did work pretty well. However, the product did become a little bit more sticky because of this, so I probably would just stick to using rubbing alcohol or slip solution, but I mean, it worked good for what it was worth. So now I'm just smoothing out and moving the polygel around in the form until I get my desired length and thickness. And then I'm pressing on the dual form from the cuticle to the tip, and this will minimize the air bubbles. And I'm making sure it's nice and pushed down and the product covers the entire nail. And then I'm flipping my nail over and just smoothing out the underside. Then I'm going to cure that, and I'm also going to wipe off my brush to make sure that no product remains in it. And then once I have cured it for the full curing time, I'm popping off my dual form, and I'm cutting down the length of the product with my cuticle nipper. And then I'm going in with my file to remove any excess length and get the shape I want. So I first started off by filing the free edge, and then I went in on the sidewalls to make them nice and straight. And now with the 180 side of the file, I'm going over the top of the nail, and this will remove any excess product that's spilled out on the cuticle or sidewalls, and it will add a nice rough finish for the gel polish to adhere to. And then removing any extra dust with my fluffy brush. And this is an optional step, but I decided to go in with a buffing block just to remove any really harsh scratches and also to round off the corners so they aren't too sharp. And you really don't need to do this. I just thought the file was a little bit too rough on the surface, but again, personal preference. So for my color, I'm using 021, which is the gray shade, and I'm just picking up a little bead of it on my brush and then spreading that out over the entire nail. And this product is super opaque. You definitely don't need to use a lot of product. As you can see here, I definitely used way too much and had to scoop some of it back into the pot. But other than that, this was really easy to apply, and like I said, it is super opaque, so you probably could have gotten away with one coat, but I just decided to go in with two to get an extra thickness. So then I'm curing that coat, And now I'm applying a second coat just to get full opacity, but like I said, you didn't really need to do this. And then I'm going to cure once again once I'm happy with my application. And now I'm just wiping off my gel brush to remove any excess color. And now I'm going in with my gel top coat. This one is super shiny, it works very well, and I just applied a nice thin layer over my entire nail. And also, you want to make sure that you kept the free edge just to seal in the gel polish. Then once I've cured, I'm applying some cuticle oil to rehydrate my skin and nails, and then going ahead and rubbing that in. So here is my finished manicure using the Modelones gel kit. I really like how these nails turned out, and I think that they were super easy to create since you do have all of the products right there in the kit for you. I think this is a very reasonably priced kit, so if you guys are interested, I would recommend it to any beginners wanting to try out polygel nails or also just some cool gel polish. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be sure to link this kit below for any of you interested, along with any other products I used. So if you guys enjoyed this, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I will see you in the next one.